Well, good morning all, and welcome back to another horror. What do you mean and welcome? My name is Yuusha Anime and welcome back to Malus Code. Now you're wondering why I said good morning. I literally just woke up, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I am trying to pre-record some of my videos before the actual day they are due to go up. Because I know that the next few days are going to be quite a bit rocky. So I'm trying to get a few videos in place already at the ready, so I can upload them when I can. So we are just going to jump right back into Malus Code. We finished episode 2 with, it was actually really freaky. So I have no idea what episode 3 is going to do. So guys, let's go into episode 3. And why are we in a dance hall? I have no idea, Yuri. Nakagoro Yuri is uncharacteristically timid. Yeah, what's up? It's because they're poor in the house, right? Nagatsuta says Sasakake thinks about how usually she'd be scolding Yuri for talking too much at a place like this. But the setting today is just too prestigious. It's understandable if Yuri can't relax. How many rich people are you surrounded by? Oh, map? Wait, there's a map for this building? A kilometer? A kilometer? How big is this place? Is it a mansion? A palatial mansion. It is a mansion, okay. It's located inside the vast gardens. The stronghold of the Ikoma family that rules this region stands tall like a castle. Ikoma. Oh, it's Yai's family. Oh, wow. 70th anniversary. How old was your dad when he had you? Ikoma Yai bows formally. Suzukaki and Yuri lower their heads in response. Just as Yai said, this is a birthday party being held for his father, Ikoma Yasuhiro, who turns 70 years old today. He's renowned in the financial world for his robust health despite his old age. Wow, that's pretty good. However, a normal human can't run from the effects of aging forever. Just before today's celebration, Ikoma Yasuhiro suddenly fainted and hasn't showed his face publicly since then. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I woke up, I'm tired. I'm sorry. That's the reason this child, Ikoma Yai, is standing here in this place. Oh. Okay. Damn. Ikoma Yasuhiro is a wealthy man who resides here. He invested in all the economic activity in this region. Nagatsuta Suzukaki's Polar Lab is no exception. So he's the one who funds the lab. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe it's faster to state that the plot of land that the University of Frontier Sciences is built on is owned as the Ikoma family from the Ikoma family's point of view. Oh, owned by, sorry. The cottage is like their personal garden. Why? It's not bad on him. It really isn't bad. He can be mature. Yep. I can actually imagine that. Yoshino? Who's Yoshino? Suzukaki suddenly starts talking and covers her mouth with her hand. Her gesture indicates she said something she shouldn't. Uh-oh. Who's Yoshino? Who looks at Suzukaki dumbfounded? Who's Yoshino? Okay. I acts like there was no gap in the conversation and continues to speak with a smile. I think he's trying to play along and I'm not supposed to know who Yoshino is. I know a Yoshino and a Yoshinon. Zyko. Okay. Okay, Yai. That means he's going to get me later. Good gosh. There must be many people he was to talk to. He only walks a few steps before someone starts talking to him. Okay. In a reception hall at the Yukama State, Ikami Yasuhiro's 70th birthday celebration continues according to schedule. Prestigious speakers approach the stage and recite their speeches one after another. 70 years old, it isn't a terrible age. It's not a terrible age. Suzukaki and Yuri don't have anything to do with that. Yuri in particular is more interested in the upcoming banquet. Oh gosh. Yeah, that was true. He actually seemed way more mature. And I believed in a household that's grown up in, if it's rich, of course he's gonna have to have strict manners. Oh yeah, he ain't got it easy. I know that much. Yeah, you should be allowed. Yuri's doubts are not unfounded. This is definitely not your typical birthday party. Oh wow. Okay, so what is going on at this party? We seem to know, we're finding out stuff we shouldn't. Yoshino, this guy, whatever he's related to, and it's a spectacle. The majority of the attendees are local celebrities. A student like Yuri and even a young associate professor like Suzukaki don't quite fit in. Probably should have. Oh wow. Oh crap, please. What, are we surrounded by pedophiles or something? Jesus! As Suzukaki and Yuri killed time talking, the speaker finally finished their talks on the platform. In closing, Ikami Yai states his thoughts as the host. Okay, free time has finally started. It's the main event in Yuri's eyes. She rushes over to the buffet table. Wagyu beef! Oh my god, Wagyu! Oh no, that is apparently one of the best cuts of meat ever. I think it's close to being as tasty as Kobe beef, if I'm not mistaken. Because Wagyu is one of the more expensive ones, and I believe Kobe beef is the most expensive cut of beef ever, if I'm not mistaken. Well, she's not wrong, but yeah, it's bad manners. Yuri isn't about to listen to a boring lecture at a time like this. Plus, Suzukaki is concentrating on enjoying her own feast right now. Of course. Just as their stomachs have reluctantly met their limit, it's time for the bingo contest to start. Bingo? Well, I'm not at work. Unbelievably, the posted prizes include an uninhabited island in Okinawa and a domestic jet. Keeping in mind the wealth of the Yukoma family, those prizes are probably legit. An uninhabited island? Jesus. What other prizes were there? How many games were there? Despite their enthusiasm, the first round ends in a loss for Yuri. Favors? I have no idea what you're talking about, Suzukaki. Of course, Suzukaki lost too. She wasn't as passionate about the game as Yuri in the first place. There's noticeably few holes in her bingo card. Ah, she's upset. Huh? Japanese tabby socks. Maybe be what? What are tabby socks? Can somebody tell me what they are, please? Actually, shall I Google it quick? Tabby socks. Okay. What are tabby socks? Tabby socks. Oh! Oh man, they're expensive. Tabby ankle... Oh, those are ankle boots. Oh, they're ninja socks. Oh! Interesting. Okay, I learned something new today. Maybe being less greedy is the key to life. Just so you know, I wasn't stereotyping, that's what Google told me. Suzukaki wins first. She takes the socks she won and places them in her bag. What? Oh. Does anybody else struggle with that? I used to have ripped jeans, by God. The only ones I had though were the ones that split by the crotch because they kept on splitting. Dark times. The comical conversation gets noticed by the surrounding crowd. The laughter attracts the stares of others. The uproar even gets the attention of Yai, who stands in the centre of the hall. Realising that Nagasota, Suzukaki and Nakagoro Yuri are the source. He stares at them for a bit, then whispers. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, Yai. This is going to be interesting. Subject: May the day that God was resurrected bring you love and joy. Have a fulfilling Easter. The first email I get when I arrive in Japan is an Easter greeting reading my subject line. I think of love and joy. I was going to throw it away, but I changed my mind. I won't delete it. Who knows, maybe on a whim God could someday decide to resurrect me. Or, well, he's probably already done it twice now I think about it. Though rather than worry about some afterlife that I don't even know exists, I'd rather use my current life to the fullest. I bring up my map app and confirm my location. I switch to bird's eye view to get a better look. The University of Frontier Sciences, we're back at the beginning. It displays the location in response to my voice command. Wait, this is the supermarket. This isn't the... what? I see a water-filled paddy field nearby. There's a residential area, tall concrete buildings that don't fit in with this scenery. This is where I'll be staying starting this spring. I look up from my phone and take in the scenery before me that the map couldn't capture. All of the sakura trees along the roadside are in full bloom. I actually love sakura blossom. They are awesome. The strong spring wind makes a shower of sakura petals drift down all at once. I recall seeing this scenery before. I close my eyes briefly, trying to remember. However, my imagination is too broad, and I can't pin it down. It's too bad I can't remember. But oh well, if it's important, I'm sure I'll come back. I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually. Is he remembering what's happened before? Is he remembering? And at that moment, it's an eat and run. Somebody catch her. Ah, oh, for God's sake, Yuri! Really? Here we go. Back to the first part of the game. The beauty of the Japanese stillness is shattered by a not so beautiful voice. A girl is running towards me from down the street. A middle-aged man in an apron is chasing her, after her. The girl is so concerned with the man behind her that she isn't paying attention to where she's going. It's dangerous. Wait. She fell. Wait. That's new. That didn't happen at the beginning last time. The girl bows repeatedly to the middle-aged man. I don't know the details, but it sounds like a quarrel over small change. Doesn't seem like there's any need for me to talk to her. I hurry down the road toward the university. I just completely ignored them. Oh, this is going to be so different. Knock. I knock on the door to the Polar Lab. A woman's voice answers from inside. Okay, excuse me. The room is about 40 square meters with desk shelves that have all kinds of experimental drugs lined up neatly. My name is Will. I'm a new member of the Polar Research Lab starting this April. Is Nagasota Sensei around? Yeah, that's her. I asked the long black-haired woman in front of me. Oh, he remembers. Even though he doesn't realise it, he remembers. There's no problem at all. Made sure to look up the directions ahead of time. I shake my hands with Suzukaki Sensei. Her hand is slender and cold. As soon as we let go, someone comes rushing into the lab. Uh-oh. Oh. Is he Imrungo from earlier? Suzukaki Sensei speaks with a fed-up expression. Let's see, so that girl's name is Yuri.
ゆりさんは僕が相手
And
しま
there's
す。
Yuri.
先生は対応を続けてください。ね、ゆりさん、意地を張らず、僕のお金を借りればいいんですよ。
A boyish girl? Oh no, here we go. Oh, come on, you should have at least remembered that Yai's a trap. A boyish girl leaves her seat in the corner of the room and comes towards me. Her fashion sense seems a little too free-spirited for a grad student in a laboratory.
意地なんか張ってないんだからね。どうせ研
Right.
究室のお金の何割かはうちが出してるんですから、遠慮しなくていいんですよ。
Oh wow.
それとこれを一緒にしないでよ。
Yeah.
騒がしい研究室で申し訳ない。
That's alright. That's alright. Suzugaki says he smiles uncomfortably. Those two must always argue like this. I don't remember them arguing so badly like that. Oh no, I'm enjoying observing the typical day in this lab. Take another look around the room. There's 4 people, including me. Despite the small number of people, this seems to be a bustling and fun lab.
改めて紹介しよう。この春からうちの研究室で預かることになったウィル君だ。
Hello. Suzugaki says he calms down the other 2 and introduces me. I'll greet them while I bow slightly, and then briefly introduce myself. Okay, now everything's in order. Okay, that was a sudden cut off. It's probably because we've already done it. A few days later, I finally finished settling in. I take another look around my compact room. This is where I'll be living for the time being. It's not perfect, but it's all I've got for now. Oh no, I almost forgot. I promised I'd contact back home once things settled down. I better get in touch already. I start my PC and join a certain chat channel. Hey, good morning. How are you feeling? Feeling great, is what I want to say, but honestly, I'm really tired. Imagine you're exhausted from your long trip. Trip's only really just begun. I need to make sure no one suspects I'm anything but a normal student. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, what's this? You never know what's going to happen. Even in a casual chat like this, you should watch the words you leave behind. Oh, whoops. Slip of the tongue. You can delete your message, you know. So, can you tell me about what happened so far already? Yeah, entered the high school just as I was instructed to. I was greeted by 3 girls. By 3, I'm studying abroad in the lab, of course. Their names are Nagasugata Suzugaki, Nakagura Yuri, and Ikoma Yai. Those are all the options I have for the heroines to play my game with. Wait, what? All the options I have for heroines? Wait, why am I playing the game with them? Enthusiastic about your part as usual. Your Japanese spelling is very good. Oh, thank you. Some Japanese names are pretty easy, but others aren't. Is that causing you any trouble? If I was the kind of person to have trouble with something like that, I'd already be disqualified, right? Oh, wow. You're exactly right. I need to learn how to freaking read this, goddammit. It seems like you totally adapted to this Tokyo school. I see what you did there. Claire, okay. Well played. Well played, game. Backstory might differ a bit, but all dating games are basically the same. Well, in a sense, but not exactly. While I make the most of my fun school life with all of the heroines. This is chat, so all I can see is the letters you type. How should I put this? I can tell you're excited. Oh, thank you. Exactly. I'm really excited about this. Then let me ask you this. Based on your first impression, which heroine are you going to go after? Could you pick a favourite from a field of flowers? Oh. Don't go so a lot on me. Well, I guess for me, yeah, would be best after... We go for the trap. After all, he's the best one for me. I know he's a he! I see, according to the data, he's the smallest of the 3. Yep. Do you mind if we return to the main topic now? I am going for Yai, even though I know he's a guy. Okay. Well, Will's honest. Excuse me, I was rambling off topic. All I've done up until today is live normally, though. After all, I've been mentally preparing for today by simulating my life in Japan again and again. Oh, wait, what do you mean simulating? Like, I've been using the headgear? My other feedback would be, oh yeah, I know my appearance is quite normal, but in Japan I do stand out a bit. I'm going to try to blend in as much as I can for a while. Right now, your identity is our company's responsibility. Please do your best to refrain from any rash behavior. Who am I working for? Who is Will? Why are these people so crazy? Of course, I completely understand. After all, I'm the one on the front lines facing the risk in person. For me, I'm more worried about you guys keeping up with the risks you're facing. I still only know the most basic details about this, but they're all shocking enough to make me almost fall off my chair. You worried? I think that's like Anato Kwai, I think. Can't be sure. If you feel like the mission is too much for you, don't hold back on letting us know. We can have you evacuated from the country within 24 hours. Isn't that going a bit too far? Well, they say Japan has lots of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, so I might take you up on the offer in those cases. Okay. There is a risk in everything. If you die needlessly, that would cause a lot of trouble. Your personality analysis showed you don't have any reckless suicidal tendencies. Oh. So if I die, they know that they've done something. But please be careful. What is life is not spent doing with what you want. Humans are all born with some kind of ambition. Okay, then as long as there's no issues, I'll ask you to report back again in about 10 days. Understood. I end the chat and shut down my PC. Damn, they sure are fussy. Then again, they're the ones shelling out the cash for my time abroad, so I can't be too harsh. Well, needing to study abroad was definitely a costly requirement. There's probably more to the circumstances than I know. But why concern myself? This isn't a dangerous region, and even in the off chance something insane does happen, I can always return to my home country. Now, more importantly, I should get ready for tomorrow. No matter what trouble I run into, my research is going to, the most difficult work I face. What is going on? What is this? What is actually going on? April passed in the flat. I'm going to save it just in case anything does happen, because that's happened many a times. April finishes in a flash. In the lab, I continue to solidify my research under Suzukaki-sensei's guidance. Yai-senpai and Yuri also give me advice from their experience here. Some happenings take place outside of the lab as well. I go to a welcome party known as a Hanami. Yes, I know that one. We've done that one, and everyone got drunk. I take part in University's Spring Festival. I work vigorously, showing off my skills and versatility. At least, that's how it seems to me. But others probably think I'm making some typical newcomer mistakes. Oh, I almost pressed load. The results of biotechnology research are widely discussed throughout the world. However, the actual work being done on site involves a lot of boring odd jobs. In particular, cleaning test tubes is one of the worst. Oh my. Are you sure? With me? No way. Sounds like a squabble between dishwashers at a restaurant, but it's actually about test tubes for near enough. Oh, damn it. Isn't this the brown protein that Yai-senpai's working on refining? I won't be the target of false accusations. I point out the source of the dirtiness and counterattack Yai-senpai. Uh-oh. Yai? Don't try and play it off. Should we put this under a mass spectrograph and identify it? I won't let you dodge this one. Oh, I'm going all against Yai. This is a lab. It's the best place to identify a mysterious substance. Plus, it was your turn to finish up the washing last week. You haven't done it at all. Oh, he's admitted it. It's not like we can let everyone do their experiments using dirty test tubes. Exactly. With Yuri backing me up, my victory is set in stone. Yai-senpai feebly resists a bit more. Come on, Yai, just clean it.
君たち、なんだその小学生みたいな会話は。大人のする会話か?
I don't know if it counts. Suzukaki says it comes to mediate. Our quarrel will soon come to a close. Again.
君たちはまたつまらないことで言い争っているようだな。協調性が欠けたチームは 良い仕事はできないぞ。
She's right there. Shizukaki Sensei seizes the opportunity to give a lecture.
研究資金を得るには国策のプログラムに研究家単位で応募せねばならないこともあるし、研究成果を売り込むには非専門家を相手に説明して理解してもらわねばならんことだってある。
Yes,
それに
true.
比べて君たちはなんだ、試験官ぐらいで作業を止めて口論など時間の無駄だ。ろくに洗い物もできないようでは将来が心配だ。言い争っている暇があったら手を動かしたまえ。
Suzukaki's not on any of their teams. Yai-senpai still won't be silenced by a little scolding.
ああ、もうめんどくさい。もう僕たち用に超音波試験管洗浄機買っちゃってくださいよ。
Nope.
全自動式でセットするだけで裏も表も隅から隅までみんなピカピカになるやつ。
You're not going to get out of this one. When a subject changes to dissatisfaction with the lab equipment, Suzukaki Sensei's position switches from speaker to listener.
私が使っている試験管自動洗浄機じゃダメなのか？
あんな古いの嫌ですよ。
Oh, so you didn't use it?
検討しておくから今は我慢しろ。
I can't tell who was the winner in that one. I don't think there was one. Suzukaki Sensei escapes into the professor's office. That's Yai-senpai for you. He manages to use the right words to drive her away.
やったね。粘り勝ち。今日は僕の日ですね。
Oh my god. Oh there, don't you think you can nonchalantly escape now, Yai-senpai? I catch Yai-senpai. Oh, I caught him, yes! Time to make you pay. I catch Yai-senpai's arm as he tries to sneakily exit the room.
捕まった。やえちゃん。与えられた仕事はちゃんとしてね。
Do it.
はい。
You ain't getting out of this one. Now get to it. You hold Yai-senpai by the scruff of his neck as he weakly mumbles. Okay, now's my chance. I'm not going to stop with the test tubes and take this opportunity to check out all the equipment in the lab. As we organise everything in the lab, we get carried away and also clean the professor's office and low temperature room. An unplanned bout of spring cleaning has started up. Oh, I haven't seen this room before. Have I? So cold. If I knew it'd be like this, I would have worn a jacket. I underestimated the coldness of the low temperature room. How? It's in the name. Low temperature. Low temperature equals cold. How can you underestimate cold? It's cold. I rub my palms together. It looks like I'm going to be in here for a while, so maybe I should go get my coat from the lab.
ウィルさん、ちょうどいいところで会いましたね。
You're not going to shut me in here, are you? Yai-senpai appears from behind a shelf. This voice sounds like a little less energetic than usual. Maybe because of the cold temperature? Maybe. That's my line, Yai-senpai. Please organise this shelf. The utensils scattered around are all yours. Oh dear. The low temperature room is designed for storing things, so I don't think I have to say how cluttered it is. We share this room with other labs, so if we don't keep it in order, we get in trouble, you know.
仕方ないですね。ちゃんと片付けますよ。で、当然、あなたも手伝ってくれるんですよね。
Only if you actually do something. Yai-senpai stretches out his arm and grabs me by the wrist. I was actually just about to leave. Just gotta abandon him, let him do it all. I tried to wiggle free of Yai-senpai's grip, but his hand digs into my wrist like a cork's claw.
ひどい。僕一人にそんな過酷な作業させるつもりなんですか？
Pretty much. I've been doing the exact same hard labor on my own up until now.
僕を置き去りにしていくつもりなら、そうしたらいいじゃないですか。その数時間後に僕が投資してても知りませんからね。
Okay, fine, I get it. I won't leave, so just let go. I thought I was solidifying, like, the dominance here. I thought that was what you was doing, Will. What the hell are you doing giving up all of a sudden? You just totally just showed us that you just tolerated it. I give up and go along with Yai-senpai's pleading. These petri dishes are all unlabeled. I'm sure they're yours, right?
どうして決めつけるんですか？愉快ですね。
Oh, I wonder. I see some of these other ones are over a year old according to the labels too. You can store things in here for a few months. For long-term storage, don't you have to freeze or dehydrate these?
だ
Uh-oh.
から僕は知らないって言ってるでしょ。他の研究室のものじゃないですか。
They really aren't yours, huh? I'm sorry then. Lounging about only makes me get colder, so I continue sorting at a brisk pace for now. I'll just sort our lab's belongings. How many labs do we share with? I wonder about that. How many do we actually share? Whew, somehow I got things in order. Okay, you actually done stuff. You're forgiven the eye. Even though it's cold enough to see my breath, I'm sweating slightly as I wipe some sweat from my brow. I see Yuusha-senpai pick up his shirt at his chest and wipe his neck with a handkerchief. Shit. Yuusha-senpai notices I'm looking and quickly covers his chest as he speaks. I'm not looking at anything. Anyway, let's hurry up and get out of here. Can't be good for us to stay in here for too long. Oh god, that's it. Wait. Well, we know what shorts are like now. That's definitely a trap. Goodness me. Yuusha-senpai grabs the handle and tries to open the door. We're stuck. What's the matter? What's the problem here? The door isn't budging. Let me try. You're right, is it locked? That's strange. Let me try again. It doesn't seem to be... Ah, man, we're pulling a freaking 9 doors, 9 hours, 9 persons thing here. Good gosh, we're stuck in the freezer. Oh, well, sadly we don't have any antifreeze or anything like that to help us get out of this, so we're stuck. It doesn't seem to be locked, so if it won't open, maybe the door frame is bent or the hinge is broken? I'll push the door again with all my might. If I put force into it, I can see a little gap open, but... No, wait. The door isn't... It's just bending. If I keep pushing like this, it's going to break. I hurriedly step back. So wait, is the door's actually breaking? Seems like I'd be able to break it down with my own strength. That should be the last resort. Got to think of a more gentle way to escape. First, is there any way I can contact someone outside? I guess not. I touched my chest pocket. It's not there. Thought not. Just in case, I stick my hands in my jeans pockets, but all I have is a handkerchief. Must have left it in the lab. Right on the handkerchief! Right on the handkerchief! Put it under the door! Or fit it through the gap! I give up. Maybe we've just got to wait for someone to come in. Is there any other way? Too flustered to come up with any good ideas. Should I push the button on the fire alarm? It's probably even worse than breaking the door down. Yeah, it would be even worse. It could spoil some of the equipment as well. Oh god, I hope not. The low temperature room is usually set around 4 degrees centigrade. Yeah, that's not cold! That is not cold. Typical winter here in the UK is much lower. Much, much lower. But just like Yuusha-senpai said, the coldness is getting pretty severe. Yuusha-senpai shouts in irritation. I think he's about to snap. Let's huddle together for warmth. That's the only thing I can think of right now is huddling together for warmth. Because it's cold, and body heat, if you get close enough to each other, it will help each other. This is beyond starting to get pretty cold. It's absolutely frigid in here. No, we need to cuddle. God. Dots, more dots. I shake my head weakly. What are you doing? As I shiver with my arms folded, I'm saving because if it freezes now, I'm gonna be pissed. As I shiver with my arms folded, Yuusha-senpai braces me from behind. Thanks for your concern. For Yuusha-senpai's warmth, and I take a breather. This is a state of emergency. So can I suggest something? Isn't the most effective way to warm up to remove our clothes and make direct skin contact? It is. It is. Well, it's not completely wrong. No, I can keep trying. No, you really aren't. Yuusha-senpai whispers with his face pushed against up my back. Even his voice sounds frail. Dots. Why are there so many dots? We lose the willpower to speak and just stay silent. Yai Senpai? Well, that was quick.
なんです。
I know this is rude. I want to ask you something.
何？
Could it be that you really have to pee right now?
この僕がそんなことあるわけがないじゃないですか。
He does. How did we manage to guess that? How? Dudes. Oh my
まだ我
god.
慢できますけど、かなり膀胱がピンチ。
Why does he look like he's enjoying it? This looks even more wrong. Oh my god. Yai Senpai has been fidgeting his knees back and forth and sighing or being uncomfortably silent. Ah, that's how I managed to do it. If he's doing these actions subconsciously, he must be under some kind of stress. And the most obvious cause would be...
もう漏れそうです。
Yai Senpai stands up and shouts, leans forward and grabs between his legs. He's definitely reaching his limit. Senpai, you need to stop making big movements at a time like this.
その辺でやっちゃってもこれは仕方のないことですよね。
Go over there, Senpai, calm down. If you search, you can probably find some unused beakers or something. Yeah, you can.
犬や猫じゃないんですから、その辺の棚に引っ掛けるわけないですよ。
You've got no choice! Do it! For now, just stop moving so much. Hopefully, Yai Senpai still seems to have a tiny bit of common sense left. I search around me, grab an empty flask and hand it to him. Senpai, take this! You can use this!
誰のだか知らないけれど、このフラスコを使ってる人ごめんなさい。
He's going. Senpai, don't worry. If I take the blame for this, you can have a clean reputation. Don't hold back and just go.
そんなの分析すればすぐに分かっちゃいますよ。
Uh-oh. I'll take the bottle, just do it! Yai Senpai takes the flask and turns his back to me. I face the other way. It's not polite to stare. Oh, we're not gonna look at the feminine penis? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm joking. I'm joking! YouTube, stop! I see you're trying to demonetize me. I see you. Stop it. Stop it. Silence looms. Not knowing what to do. I clear my throat. It's hard to pee when you're nervous. It must be even worse in this cold. At that moment, the door to the low temperature room happens to open. I had a feeling, but why? It's too perfect.
君たちは何をやっとるのだね。
Suzukaki Sensei enters the room. Yai Senpai? The door opened. Hurry to the bathroom. Wait, he already went, didn't he? And I bet that's Suzukaki's speaker, isn't it? Yai Senpai wastes no time and darts straight toward the bathroom.
おや、なんだか気温が低いぞ。
Yeah, we nearly died. Suzukaki Sensei tenses her shoulders as she enters the low temperature room. I don't know why though. Somebody's trying to kill me. That's the only thing I can think of. Just immediately on the spot, considering that I've died twice. I explained the situation and how Yai Senpai and I were unable to open the door for some reason. Also, about how the temperature got so low that we were able to freeze Yai Senpai having to pee. I can leave that part out.
おかしなことがあるものだな。業者に設備の点検を頼んでおこう。
They're suspicious of me. They are suspicious. I think they're suspicious. Suzukaki Sensei doesn't look surprised at all about the malfunction. I wonder if this kind of thing happens a lot.
なんだこれは。こんなところに瓶ビールが置いてあるぞ。低温室の目的外利用はやめろと何度も通知されてるのに。
Did he go in a bottle? Did he go in a bottle? So just because someone left their things outside the door? How could something out of a manga like that just happen in real life? I've seen plenty of things happen in manga that have actually happened to me in real life. I will not comment on what they are, but they have indeed happened. Sensei, I'm sorry, but could you lend me your shoulder? I'm too frozen to move. I barely managed to stand, but I can't walk. I reach out to Suzukaki Sensei in need of support.
冷たい。君は何をやってたんだね。
The door shut us in! We were stuck in here, didn't you realise that? So warm. Sorry, Suzukaki Sensei, but I'm going to lean against you a bit longer. After I return to the lab, Suzukaki Sensei lectures me about being careless when using the facilities. All I can do is apologise and be more careful from now on. But it wasn't my fault. It wasn't Yai's fault. And the door was open, was it not? Thanks to yesterday. Okay, I'm going to end it here. This feels like a very good place to end it off. But I didn't exactly expect there to be... Well, I didn't expect there to be a case where you had to pee. But I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. How long were we in there for is my only question. How long did it take Suzukaki-sensei to go in there? No. Go back. Go back. Thank you. Save. There we go. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say. That was actually kind of surprising. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here, guys. This seems like a very good place to end it off for now. So all I can say for you guys now is thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want any more from me. And I shall see you in my next videos. Holla, guys. I will indeed see you next time. Oh my goodness me, though. That, I didn't actually expect that CG. It pulled a Trinity 7 on me, god damn it. Damn.